Hello everyone, and I'm glad to see so many people coming to our online Blitz tournament. Well, right now there are 53 participants. Well, I'm also participating there. I'm not qualifying for a money prize, of course. I'm actually number 5. Well, it doesn't mean that I will score the 5th place, but well, I'm actually not good in Blitz. If it was rapid or standard time control, I would think I would be in the top 3. However, let's just enjoy the game, and I decided to start our stream a little bit earlier because I hope that you will join the tournament. Even if you just realize that the tournament starts in 7 minutes, you still have enough time to register at our page and join our Chesslands club on chess.com and join the tournament. Okay, so let's make sure everything is working properly. So 55 players already. One more thing I want to tell you about cheating. Well, I assume that there can be cheaters in such a tournament because last time there are a lot of cheaters on chess.com. Well, maybe every 4th game I played is the game I play with a cheater. I don't know why, but well, I assume there can be some cheaters. And of course, every tournament I analyze all the games for cheating. It takes time, that's why the official results will be published only tomorrow when I finish the analysis of your games to make sure that there were no cheating or people who cheated didn't score any winning, didn't get the first 5 places. Oh, well, of course, I will check all games, but if you believe or if you think you have doubts that your opponent was cheating in this game, please report to chess.com and also send a message to me that you think that this guy in this concrete game was cheating. The game can be sent to my email school@chesslands.com. Well, you can also message support@chesslands.com. Okay. So we have a few minutes before we start. "59 players. So last time we had about 70 players. Maybe somebody will join us. And I'm streaming this event, so I'm going to play the games and stream them myself. Not sure if you watch, because I'm sure you participate. Well, from time to time I will check your comments. I mean your comments. Okay, yeah. Almost nobody is watching me. Everyone is participating, which is good. Okay. So 4 minutes left. Well, if you are watching me, please let me know if the sound and video quality is good. Well, some people are still watching. Okay, so the Chesslands Blitz tournament starts in 2 minutes. Perfect. Let's have some fun. I didn't play Blitz for many days, maybe a few weeks. So, and I didn't prepare. I didn't repeat the openings. I just wanna get some fun. Well, there is a candidate master from Canada. There is a strong chess player from Japan. Well, another strong player from Canada. Iran player. Czech Republic. Indian players. Okay. Okay, 66 players now. And the tournament starts in 2 minutes approximately. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to my Twitch account, and especially join our Chesslands club on chess.com. Okay, 70 players finally. '71. Okay, upwards and onwards joined us. The Swiss Phoenix. So I'm already number 7. However, I will try to do my best. '72 players. And the tournament starts in 10 seconds. Okay, the first game. Newbie Cheese King. Okay, e4. Bishop c5. Okay, let it be Evans Gambit. Okay, I will castle. Well, some people say that queen b3 is a stronger move, but I think both options are fine. Okay, d6. What should I do then? Well, let's take. Bishop g4 looks suspicious. I don't believe in it, but I don't remember how exactly I should react on this move. Okay, let me react with queen a4. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm playing the best moves here. Anyway. And now bishop goes there. and I'm attacking this bishop. So I'm threatening to take and to take there. And now I play d5 with the idea of taking advantage on this pin. Queen h3. So if I take on c6, they take on f3, then they take on b7, and there is a perpetual check, which I can simply parry if I move my queen back. Okay, let me do this. Interesting. Didn't expect it, but okay. Let's take. Of course. Okay, knight d2. Well, probably black should play knight f6 and try to somehow threaten the mate. What else can I suggest? Nothing else. Maybe g5. Okay, so what did I prepare for that? Knight g4, f takes g4. Okay, let me play rook e1. And then bishop f2 actually. This is what I missed. But I think I still have enough defenders. They can play queen h4 actually. Yes, exactly. And then what? Rook e2. Let me move away to this spot. Okay, I don't care. Let me move the king. Well, yes, it's a completely winning position. I'm threatening with queen a8 mate, but it was not so easy. Okay, and I made one mistake. What is this mistake? Ah, it was a miss win. Okay, let me skip it and go back to the tournament. So we have 4 games left. Okay, who I'm going to play now? Interesting. Okay, let's look at this game maybe. Oh, black is completely winning. What about this position? Oh, it's over. The second round. I'm playing with black pieces this time. Okay, d4, d5. c6. Knight f6. So it's Slav defense, which now transposes to semi-Slav defense. e3, knight d7. And what is their move? h3. Wow, interesting. Didn't expect h3. Okay, this. Well, h3 in my opinion is a tempo loss, and I think that d takes c4 is fine here. And then instead of playing b5, which is common for a Maron variation, I can play an anti-Maron variation with e5. Yeah, this is what I try to do. This is quite a familiar position. However, I don't remember how exactly to play. So it definitely should be something like that. Queen e7. The bishop retreats. And now I should play this move, e4. Oh no, I cannot play this move. This is what I completely forgot. Yeah, because the pawn is just hanging. So I expected knight g5, but I didn't. Okay, it's terrible. h6 should be done first, of course. Okay. So let's play knight b6. Okay, bishop f5. No, bishop f5, they take on f6, I take with the queen, it's e4. Maybe it's still okay. e4 is finally played. Okay, bishop g6. Well, then I take on d4. Well, f5 is a threat. Okay, then I play this move. Maybe it's also a mistake. Let's see. Queen e5, then threatening a mate. This is what I didn't see. Now I have a problem with this square. It's a pity. My knight is hanging as well. So knight b4. Okay, then I go this move. Okay, so yes, I made a critical mistake here. Oops. Completely forgot I cannot take with the f-pawn. Yeah, I missed it. So it's a terrible game, actually. Take. Ooh, intermediate. And I'm not losing. Trying to enter the enemy camp. This is how I create a mating net. Fork, and then I take the rook. Okay. So I was completely losing. And then, okay, let's wait. I can take with the check, actually. Well, it was a terrible game. Well, so many times I could lose it. It's just terrible. So what's going on? I have no ideas why the game was so badly played. So we have 72 players. Some decided to not continue. 64 at the moment. And there are 15 first. Okay, there are 15 players who scored 2 of 2. And there is one game where black is winning. Okay. So I definitely should improve my ability to play chess, and I should play chess more regular, of course, because that game was terrible. That was one of my favorite lines, and I just completely missed what I can do. Okay, there is 1800 player who scored 2 of 2. Nice. Okay, the chess channel. Well, that would be a tough game. D2. So let's defend the pawn first. And then I may consider a counter attack, like knight b5, for example. And queen a5 here. Well, yeah, this move I expected, but I didn't decide what to play. I thought d5 first, but now I see it probably not the best option. Okay, let me just play this move, queen b4. So the knight is out of the game. I can play what? I can play knight d6, but c takes d6, queen b7. No, I don't like it anymore. Okay, then let me play this move just. But then I cannot take on c7. Queen a3, bishop a4. If I play knight c3. Let's play this. Queen a4. C6 is coming. C6 is coming. I should prevent. Queen a3. Then the knight doesn't have many spots to move to. It can be a problem later in the game. D5, E5, and after C6, knight D6. This move. Okay, I have to go there. Rook d1. Oh well, I have to play this move. Knight f5. King takes. H4. Queen a4. Queen to c6. e6. Oops. Queen a4. Oops, that was a mistake. And where do I move my queen now? Completely missed it. Just a terrible game. Another terrible game. So have no ideas of why it happens. Okay. Well, I was completely winning. Just completely. Knight c7, so everything was fine here. Well, queen a6, and that was suspicious. Well, here I could just play such move like queen a2, and that position would be absolutely winning for me. Well, the opening stage of the game was played really well by me. Oh, I'm so disappointed about this game. Okay, anyway. Let's win the next one. White is winning here. h5, h6, and then e7. Yeah, and this is how black loses, unfortunately. Unfortunately for black. Then e8, yeah, and then a7, and so on. Okay. Okay, let's play. Why? Just don't understand it. e5, bishop e5, knight e5, rook e5, bishop f6. Should be okay. What now? Queen d5, queen d5, queen d5. And well, you're down a rook for 2 pawns. That is not enough. Well, rook c2 in this position. Okay, thank you for the game. Let's look at other games. So it's approximately equal. Okay, then it's not anymore. Well, e5 cannot be played here. E5, then bishop g2. So it should be a draw. King e7. King e7 didn't work. Okay, yeah, sure. Bishop c6 should be played, but bishop c6, bishop a6, and the king can move the other way. And now bishop a6. Bishop d5 is another idea. Okay, then bishop c6, and after this move king d7 just. g5. Interesting. Just bishop d7. Bishop d7. Okay, bishop d7, bishop f7 this time. And black would have to play g5. Or maybe king c6. Well, and that should be a draw. h5, not sure about this move. Bishop g4 is a threat, then f5, bishop e8. This is the idea. f5, bishop e8 should be played. But then the king goes to b4. King a6. This is a winning maneuver. So yes, h5 was a mistake. So the only way to parry this move is to keep the king there, but then this king comes. It takes the b5 pawn. Bishop d7. And king c6 then. But then the pawn is promoted. Actually, white is winning here. The only hope is to continue with b4. So bishop g6, king c5, h5, and the h pawn is promoted much faster. That's right. Okay, what other games do we have? Well, white is winning here. Mm-hmm. Queen e4 is simple. Knight if mm-hmm. So white won the game. Well, win mean not you. Who is that guy? Okay, 2 more games left. This is a draw. Mm-hmm. So keep checking. You can move the rook back, or even rook a4. It's a theoretical draw. No, that's a wrong move, but it's still a draw. Rook d5. Then rook king a6. Oh no, rook f6. So the king is cut off. Just keep the rook on their file and it's winning. Oh, it's drawing, I mean. g6 can be played as well. Okay, that's not a big issue. Okay, fine, rook f6. Here black successfully defends their position. Well, you can exchange the rooks and then play g6, and it is a draw. So g6, one pawn is exchanged, the other one is stopped. Well, it's a draw even if the g7 pawn dies. g6. White is trying to play for a win. Okay, finally it is a draw. Oh. King g8, it is a draw. Okay. Okay, I'm white. So it's Caracan. This is the line that I usually play. c5, c5. c5 is played too early. e6 should be done first. There is something wrong with this move. Okay, I take. I can play knight d4, or I can play c3. If I play c3, knight d4, bishop e4 seems to be okay. Okay, let's play knight d4. c3 was another option, and maybe c3 was a stronger move. Okay, now bishop goes there. Then I can play e6. Maybe bishop b5 first. No, not bishop b5. This move is good. I can take on f7 with a check as an intermediate move. But I spent too much time, which I don't like. Take. Okay, take on f7. Okay, I check here. Take on f6. This move. So can I castle in this position instead? Or I can take on d5. What is better? Castle, bishop c5, check. Okay. The c5 pawn is hanging anyway, so let's castle. Then I deliver a check. And this is how I don't win anything. Why do I choose it? So do I have to draw the game then, or what? I'm very disappointed. Knight c3, knight c3. Блин. And what's then? It's a terrible game, just another terrible game. So what's I don't know what's the problem. My position was completely winning. So, and I saw queen b6. I just didn't realize that it's so strong. So castle, bishop b5. Well, instead of castling in this position, I could just take the d5 pawn right away. They take, well, what's then? Well, rook c5 is definitely not an option because of queen e6 check. Bishop b5. Then I what? Take the queen. Take the queen. If king takes, I can, well, doesn't matter. I take there. And this is a winning position. Rook d2 is coming. Okay, then rook d1. They castle, play king f7. I can castle myself. Knight c3, and I stop the e2 invasion. I could draw the game later. Here, just repetition was a draw. But I thought that then I have more chances. So here, how to play. I didn't realize that this knight is a problem. So the knight is hanging. Yeah, and I couldn't save it. I played a4, and after a6 my pawn is hanging here. So did I have a better chance? Looks like not. No. Maybe b4. b4 was a better chance, right? So bishop d4 is not possible. They're gonna take. I take there. Rook takes. Take there. Queen takes. Double. And at least I'm okay. Down a pawn, but okay. Okay. c4 was better instead of a4. Maybe. Okay, who is a cheater? What do you think? You can message me. I will look at his games in details and then report if needed. Winner, not me, not you, probably. Everyone can be a cheater. Oh, I will check these games later. Okay. What? Okay, it's a pity. I don't know what happened. But I have a chance to look at other games then. Bishop h3. c3 to control the d4. The knight is coming to c4. Mm-hmm. So the position looks equal. But white may relocate their knight on d5. That would be definitely an achievement. They should move the king away and get the knight there. Aha, this move is played in order to continue with b3, to not blunder the pawn. Mm-hmm. So the knights are about to get exchanged, of course. Then knight g5 is a kind of a threat. That means that this knight has to stay and control both pawns. Okay, if b takes a5, this pawn will be a weakness. But at the same time, knight comes to c5. What if knight c4? Well, king c4 also works. And this pawn can be captured with knight b3 move. Now knight g5 has to be played. But this is a far advanced passed pawn, that's why white should be winning here. f4 even. I mean, this pawn is the outside passed pawn, so the a4. Well, I don't see the point of this move. h2, probably. No, that's not enough. Knight takes c6 just, and the a pawn goes further. No, white is completely winning. Now, what? The king? King e6, a5, king d7, a6. No. King e6 and king d5. Yeah, this should be played. But the problem is that every time the king goes there, it's knight to e5. The knights are exchanged, the second pawn, second pass pawn is created. Well, then king goes there, and after knight f3, the king goes back. Knight d4. And a5 then. Okay, a5 right now also works. a6. Why not a6? Ah, yes, and then a6, right, to control this square. Now the king makes this maneuver. The knight is able to stop the pawn. Well, h4 should be played. But the problem of this move is that f5 is always hanging. Well, king c5, king c6, it's a winning position. King c6 then. King b7, right. Take it. And take on f5. Take on f5. Then just h3, g4. Well, it's interesting. Who is this guy? Registered in February 2023. And he started playing games yesterday. Interesting. Okay. On one game left. And the rook is lost. White is winning here. Knight d5 and it's over. Okay, the next round. I'm white against parallax. a6, so it's Count Sicilian. Okay, c4. So b6, bishop e3. So it's the hedgehog. This rook to c8. Well, let's play for a win. What can I do? I should be prepared for everything. So queen d2. Oh, this is not the most accurate move, I think. Okay, move there. Taken here. Well, is this pawn hanging? I think not. Yeah, definitely not. But if the queen moves back to b8, it is. So what should I do? Okay, let me play this move and then I will think after that. Okay, knight a4. Queen f2. Okay, so if I move the knight, it's b5 probably. Okay, I'll play g4 with the idea of g5. Maybe it's not the best move, but this is an option to play for a win. Well, it's definitely not the best move. I have no ideas what should I do, but maybe I should continue with c5, so knight b3 and then c5. That seems to be a better plan. Okay, take. And then let me take with my knight. Seems like a pawn blunder. Bishop a7. Okay, let's take. And then g5. Knight goes there. Okay, then I go there. This knight is hanging then. Okay, let me move it there. Take. Bishop takes. The pawn will be hanging. So now d6. Okay, h4. Bishop e2. Okay, let's take. And what should I continue with? Queen f1. Queen f2. Knight e2. Knight e4 was a better move. Knight c5. e7. Okay, and I win by time. Well, the position was completely winning, but the way how I was trying to realize this advantage was terrible. Again. Okay, another game. C5 in the London system. Knight f6. Knight c6. And this move, queen b6. This is a theoretical line. I created a course. I don't remember everything from that course. But if I'm not mistaken, here e6. And I should take on c5 with my queen later. Still not now. Bishop is 7. If I take now, it's knight b3. Ah, knight b3 fails because of the bishop being hanging. Okay, if I castle, then I unpin the knight. I'm not sure if it's a theoretical line. So if I take, it's what? 95 probably. Okay, let me castle. Looks like white doesn't remember the line. And if I was playing a standard game, I would definitely call back to my memory and tell you which move exactly I should play. But I didn't repeat the openings before the tournament. That's why I hardly remember what should I do. Well, e takes d5 is definitely not what they should play. And then I should do this. 94. Well, queen a5. Okay, if I play rook d8, okay, let me play rook d8. And then I can unpin. Let me check. I can unpin with this move. Knight b4. Oh, it doesn't work. My mistake. If I take c3, then c3 is quite annoying here. Okay, a6, right? Probably. Yeah, but if I take with my queen, and then I move my queen to b2, the bishop is not hanging. It's a pity. But the c2 pawn is hanging. this move. I can play e5. And then rook b1, I'm trapped. So knight c3. Queen g5, f6. g6. Oops. Let's move. This move. Take with the bishop. Let me take on c2. Okay, then I lose the game. Okay, I'll analyze this game later. Okay, so there was one draw in this tournament, and the last round. Okay. C5. Okay, knight c6. G6. So d4 is coming. That's why e5. To set up the knight there. Okay, h6. Why this knight? So I want to exchange the bishops and take with my queen. Then the d6 is weak, so I have to take. Check. This move, I want to take on d3. Take with my rook. C5 is hanging. B6, 93, rook 3. So c5 is hanging. If I take it's bishop c5, which doesn't favor me. Knight f5 can be played, but knight b6. Yeah, knight f5 can be played. And then I play that move. And my rook is trapped. I have to take on d3. I have no other option. Knight c4. Let's exchange the bishops. So this is hanging, so f6. King goes there. Okay, king e7. Okay. So this knight should be improved, but I cannot. Take. And then what? Move the knight. Rook d8. this. Ah, he still goes there, then this move. Okay, no, king of take. E3. Oh. Okay, so I shouldn't participate there. It was just a terrible blunder by the end of the game. Oh, so yeah, I should train before participate here next time. So what do we have? Where is it? Well, the first place, the second place, and the third place. And there are a few games played. Okay, let's wait. Okay, is the tournament over? No, 2 games, still 2 games. White won on time. Oh, the last game of our tournament, and black is completely winning. And g1 equals mate, equals queen mate. Okay, so let's take a look at the tournament standings. Now, the first place, Genta Kojima. The second place, Upwards and Onwards, and Reef Canada, the third place. There was also another player from Canada who, not from Canada, from Switzerland, who scored 7 of 9, and 2 players who got 6 and 5 of 9. Well, good. Thank you for joining our tournament, and I will analyze all the games and let you know who was cheating and who was not. So please wait until tomorrow, and if you want to say something, if you want to report somebody, please message me at school@chesslance.com.